So you may be trying to figure out what is really going on in this part of the video. So this is actually supposed to be a cup tutorial for beginners, but I was feeling kind of weird about the video, like not really confident about my makeup skills yet, so I decided to do it as a time lapse for you to see how I achieved the main look that you will be seeing in this video.
King Chic, the way your body do me, temperature rising by igniting. Ooh, desire.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy today because I'm putting out this content here and I'm keeping to my promise. You know, I told you guys the last time that I'll be very much more consistent on my YouTube channel than I've been before, and today I'm talking about some certain things I've seen on the internet. When I see some things on the internet, I'm like, I'll be talking to myself. Sometimes I'll be with my friends and I'll give my opinions, like we will have conversations about it. So today I said, okay, let me do a video about it so that people can also contribute and tell me what they think and all that. So there is this it's like a picture. It's actually from a blog on Instagram, and this man put up a post and he's talking about women and men in marriages. So I'm not married, but I love to listen or see things that are going on in marriage. And today a lot of things are going on in marriages. You will see different stories, and today that's my main focus. A lot of exciting, amusing, funny stories on the internet these days about marriage. So let me get right into the video. So most women are in marriages because they can't handle life alone, but most men are in marriages because they love their wives. If a man leaves, a woman will go to court. If a woman leaves, a man will actually fight to get a woman's love back. Ask any woman what she wants in a man, and financially stable will be the first on her list. Ask any man what he needs in a woman, and love and loyalty will be the first thing on his list. Men are lovers, women are users. Really? Oh my God. it is. While I was reading it, I was seeing some sense in it, but I think the biggest flaw in this, should I say, story or write-up is ask any woman what she wants in a man, and financially stable will be the first on her list. So I don't know if it's a grammatical error or the man is not really fluent in English language, or he doesn't really know how to convey his thoughts. But ask any woman, I think that's a hasty generalization. You can't possibly ask any woman that you find and she'll say financially stable is what she wants in a man, because you could be asking Otedolas daughter, and definitely girls like that are rich, I don't think they'll be looking for the first thing they'll be looking for in a man is financially stable. Financially stable is a very important thing to look out for in anybody, whether a man or a woman, because I feel that marriage is a partnership. So both partners are supposed to be financially stable. You can't say, okay, the man should be financially stable and the woman is not, because what happens if maybe in case of anything in future and the man is no longer financially stable, that marriage, the bedrock of that marriage will definitely crash. So both parties are supposed to be financially stable. And then I begin to wonder, why is it that a lot of women, immediately there's a divorce, they start going to go and claim the man's whole property, all they're running after is the property, to pack everything and leave the man. I'm not saying I'm not trying to judge anybody, but I feel like if you loved somebody, if you guys were in love in that marriage, that would not be the first thing on your mind, like take away everything from him. Because a man saying, okay, he's divorcing you, he's not taking away. That's why people should have their own lives outside of a marriage. Because so many women invest, they see marriage as, like, I don't want the people to drag me when I say marriage is not an achievement. So women that see marriage as an achievement, in the case of divorce, they feel their whole life has been taken away from them. That's why they start running after properties, because they feel like, if for example a woman that is successful, has her business, has so many things going on for her, if her marriage ends, that is just a sector, a part of her life. She can't start feeling, oh, everything is over for me, let me start running for properties, because she definitely has her own properties. For example, look at Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. They just said, okay, we'll be bringing out this amount of money for our children. Nobody started running after properties. And then I saw a video on YouTube. I think the man ended up killing his wife because he brought her to the United States and she was poor. Like she was very poor from a poor background, and he brought her to the United States, did everything for her, and she started gaining exposure. And you know, some people are just naturally wicked because it's not a woman thing. Some people, a man can be wicked, a woman can be wicked. All of a sudden, she now, I don't know, maybe claimed domestic violence, or even if the man was violent towards her, why not leave? Leave the marriage. But she feels that leaving the man, she won't have anything to fall back on. That's why it's good to marry a woman that is financially stable, because if you choose to divorce her, the only thing she'll be going after is your property. So this woman took away his house. How can you take away a man's house? Like, you're so comfortable sitting in a house that is not yours. You didn't suffer for this house, you didn't do anything, and you take this house from her. And how will you feel? So I think that is shared wickedness. So both parties should be financially stable to avoid stuff like women are lovers, women are users, because men can actually be users or lovers, and women can actually be users or lovers. So the next thing I saw was this video, a very funny video. It's very long, so I will not put the video down here. I'll just explain what it's all about. So the woman was like, I think it was a talk show, a radio talk show, but they put up the video on, is it one blog on social media? So the woman was saying she dealt with the infidelity from her husband and his 4 side chicks. So this man is a very wealthy man, takes care of his wife. She says they lack nothing, like she's doing very well. She has 3 cars, they live in a duplex apartment, everything is going on well for them. The 2 kids are studying in Canada, but she said she wanted to remain anonymous. And then I was like, if you give us this much information about your life, if someone that knows you listens to this video, mama, auntie, they are going to know who you are. So the anonymity was kind of not really foolproof. You get? So she was now saying that her husband has been cheating on her, and he's in his 40s and she's in 30s. She met him when she was very young, and then she'll keep on telling him, what you are looking for, you are going to get it very soon. I will show you. Women like that, fear them. And I was telling you, what you are looking for, you so get. Okay. So as the story goes on, she said, okay, so suddenly the man became, he had partial stroke all of a sudden. And then even the people that were the radio hosts, they were saying, all of a sudden, a man in his 40s just had partial stroke. When I listen to the story of it, I'm like, this kind of thing, can it just happen suddenly? It can happen, but that line was very suspicious. So when he was down with partial stroke in the hospital, and she now had access to his phone. You know, before now she has been sneaking to check the man's phone and seeing their chat. So he moved the chats to the emails. So during this period, this man was no longer talking to the girls that he keeps, his sugar girls, and they're like, baby, you're not chatting with me any longer. What's going on? How are you? And all that. So the woman saw the messages that they were coming to her, to his email. She now went to his email. She had access to his phone because he's sick now. He will give her the password. Finally, every woman's joy, your husband's password. Okay, so he gave her the password, and she was able to access everything about this man, his email, his WhatsApp, and all that. This man said she sat down, printed out, because they have a printer at home, printed out all the mails from her email, printed it out, was able to track the girls to their Instagram, everything. Like, I had goosebumps listening to this. Like, what? They're even asking her, do you have a job? So like, yeah, she has a job. She said after she tracks them, she now told the cook and the cleaner to go on 2 weeks leave. Yes, they were thinking that she had sacked them. She was like, no, they should just go. She'll call them back. So then the husband was strong enough to come back to the house, and the husband came back home. She now messaged the girls as if it was her, as if it was the man. That's okay, you can come see me in my house. They're like, what of your wife? It's like the wife, my wife has traveled to Canada to see the kids. So unknowingly now, Sugar Girl said, okay, let me come to Sugar Daddy's house. And Sugar Girl came to Sugar Daddy's house. Before you know it, see madam. Oh my God. I'm sure the girl will be so shocked. Like, what the... Okay, she was so shocked. Let me not use any vulgar language. So the girl, she said she locked the front door from they have a code, something like that. You can lock the door with a code or something. So when the girl came, she told the girl to sit down. She talked to her. She told her, you've been eating the money, you've been enjoying the money. So today is the day for you to act as a wife. You will cook for us, and you will clean your Sugar Daddy's diapers. You know, the man is having partial stroke. He's wearing diapers. The wife has to be the one to change him, clean him, and all that. So the Sugar Girl has to come and clean. she has to do everything that day. So she said she did this for 4 of them, and she was recording them with camera so that even if they leave, she can use it to threaten them. Mama, come back, you have to do 2 weeks. So I listened to this and she was telling the man, you see, these people were only following you for your money. They don't love you, they don't do this and they don't do that. That's a very scheming woman. Like, I'm not saying what she did was wrong, but that is very crazy in my own opinion, that someone could sit down and plan all that and scheme and do all that kind of thing. Like, I feel it's really crazy. If you can't put up with a cheating man, because before you married this man, you knew that you've seen these traits, and you married him how many years? 18 years. You know that he's someone that is cheating. If you can't put up with it, why not leave? If it is really a big deal to you, why not leave than having to, start putting yourself through all that? Do you know the mental, I don't even know, that the woman will have to go through to be able to sit down and plan all that? I'm sure she'll be hurt, she'll be pained, and like, it's crazy. Why drive yourself to the edge of madness rather than leaving? You get? So I feel it's not worth it. Your mental health is very, very important than doing all of this. I'm feeling like King Kong, because that man will definitely be scared of this woman, because I'm sure he did not know that his wife will go to that extent. So what do you think? What do you think about these 2 topics that I've touched? Let me know what you think in the comments, and please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, I'm an upcoming YouTuber. Even if you don't like me, just subscribe. God in his infinite mercies will bless and replenish you. So tell me what you think in the comments. Like this video. You can share if you want to, but I would like to see your comments, because that's why I made this video in the first place. I want to see what you all think about these things. So thank you for watching today. Let me know what you think in the comments, and see you guys next time.
The way you about to do me, temperature rising by igniting.